Wheelchair Power recently organized a sports event for disabled people.
Low self-esteem and lack of confidence can affect the people with disabilities, but allowing them equal access to sports can enhance their motor skills, their social and communicating abilities, and also their general health and well-being.
Well, Wheelpower is a national disability sports organisation, and we're a charity for wheelchair sport. We work across the UK, and we have our own facilities, and we're based at Stoke Mandeville, which is the birthplace of the Paralympics, and we organise a range of events throughout the year to encourage people to take part in sport. The main thing is to have fun, try lots of different sports, find something they enjoy, meet lots of new friends and have a great time.
Active Norfolk recently received a funding of £335,000 from Sport England. This is the highest funding in over a decade. This funding is aimed to increase the opportunities for disabled adults and children alike. And on a completely unrelated note, it feels really cool to be holding the official Paralympics torch.
Well, any public funding is extremely difficult nowadays. There's a lot of competition. There was over 250 applications nationally for this scheme, and we were one of the lucky 18 that were selected. So I'm extremely pleased, and I think to have this significant investment into disability sport is fantastic for Norfolk. It will enable us to work with young disabled people to ask them what activities they would like to do. It will also enable us to work with local charities, day centres, care organisations, as well as colleges and special schools, complex needs schools, to work with them to upskill the staff and encourage the staff to work with the students to ask them what sport and physical activity they would like to do. Hopefully across the next 4 years we'll be able to make this project a sustainable route into sport and physical activity for young people. That's the plan.
Gobi Ranganathan, an international para-badminton player who has won numerous awards, gives an insight on the challenges and the impact this funding will have.
When you're a para player, it tends to be that little bit harder because, as well as equipment like specialist wheelchairs and stuff like that, the opportunities to take part in sport is actually quite difficult. So any funding and opportunities that does come along I always think is a benefit all round, regardless of the sport you're playing.
Let's see how you are at this. So again, you're going to come to the right line.
I work for the National Tennis Association, and we came today just to run some tennis sessions. Everybody of all ages, able-bodied or not, we want them to be playing tennis because, yeah, as I said, you can play it all the way through your life and it just sticks with you. And to have the funding from Active Norfolk is amazing, just because it means we can put on more events, we can do more sessions with kids, with adults. And yeah, we've got so many great ambassadors. A young lad called Ben who plays for GB, and it's so great for the kids to see him and see what he's done in such a in those 2 years, and aspire to be like him as well.
The funding has surely boosted the spirits of disabled people in Norfolk. But whether Active Norfolk and its associated clubs would be able to effectively utilize this funding is something for which we'll have to wait and see. I am Saad Sohail, reporting from Norwich.